I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up, I hype me up, I gas me up. Take up space, sis. Got my room with this. Take up space, sis. I got my room with this. I'm a trip for this.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am back. Excuse the first live, but I am back. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Okay, so we're going to get into it because, as you all know, I have to be at work. So today I wanted to come. I don't want to do, I know because it's Monday, I know that everybody has already seen, everybody else's Love and Marriage Huntsville recap or review. I kind of want to do something informal. This is not going to be a typical recap going through each scenes. We may go through the scenes, but I just want to talk about some things, and I have a lot of unpopular opinions. I am a queen of unpopular opinions. I have a lot of unpopular opinions, and I will be sharing those unpopular opinions today. So Love and Marriage Huntsville, we're on season 8, episode 5, and it's still giving nothing. It is still good morning, love seen heard. Good morning. It is still giving nothing. As of yet, it's giving nothing. So the scene opens back up from last week's episode with Sonny and Moses continuing the conversation. So I saw so many people saying that Moses was looking at Sonny like she was, a cake on a plate and he was ready to eat her up. I didn't get that vibe from Moses. And let me tell you, I told y'all I'm the queen of unpopular opinion. Yes, it's a snooze fest. I'm the queen of unpopular opinion. Let me tell you all something. I am a girl's. I am a woman's woman. I'm all for women. I'm all for uplifting each other. But I'm not on the slow train. I'm not for, again, I have told y'all this several times. If a person doesn't want to uplift themselves, I'm not going up for them. So y'all mean to tell me that we go in on Slaw for being a side chick for 10 years. Martell has since been divorced for about 4 years. He still has not upgraded her. He still will be seen with other people, still try to date other people. Still caught, under Sheree's post calling her Mrs. Holt. And, people call Ariane dumb and everything because she's going to stick by her man. My man, my man, my man. That's how Ariane is. But y'all got the same situation with Destiny Payton. Been this man's side chick for 15 years. While he was with somebody else, she decided that she wanted to play the role of side chick to this man. And y'all mean to tell me y'all be going up for her, talking about Moses is the problem? Moses is who he's always been. Moses was a player to his first wife, and Moses is still a player to this day. I don't see where his stripes have changed. If a woman is allowing you to be this, then why are y'all going in on him? He's been who he's always been, a player. He's been he was married, and she accepted that he was married, and she wanted to be his side chick for 15 years. So y'all mean to tell me y'all are still trying to find fault with everybody? Like, it's the comments that Sonny is not pretty, Sonny's forehead is big, Sonny's going to get the same thing done to her. Something about this storyline does not even seem real to me. Let's start. Something about the storyline seems off, seems a little bit fake, does not seem real. And the fact that so many people are going in on Sonny when the bottom line is that Destiny was a side chick. Good morning, T. Thank you for joining. Good morning. The fact that so many people are going in on Sonny for marrying Moses, being that, he has his these player ways. Moses ain't lied to nobody. Moses was married to his first wife. Destiny decided to be a side chick for 15 years. Moses told Sonny that he had all these women, and Sonny was okay with it. Sonny knew about Destiny, and she knew about all the other women, and she decided to marry him anyway. So really and truly, he ain't did nothing wrong. They know what's going on. They choose to be with this man, and he a player, and they know what type of situation they getting into. They rather have a man that look good instead of a man that's good for them. Then why is everybody else in an uproar? I don't understand it. I don't see where Moses has tricked anybody. Moses tell everybody what's going on. He told Destiny it was over in April, and if Destiny still decided to, sleep with him or talk to him, communicate with him after he told you what's what, then that's on her. I don't get why people are so mad at Moses. Moses has not changed his stripes. Moses has been the same man he has been from day one, a player. He said that he's him. He thinks that he's surprised. He thinks he looks good. He thinks that he's surprised because of his looks. And a lot of women go for it. Now, they might not be the type of woman that I am, but I can't hold everybody to my standards. If you are, I thought it was only me, sis. SAT said, I thought it was only me, sis. I think Dusty is worried about the wrong ish. Me too. Now, what type of woman, let's get back on Destiny. What type of woman is saying that she does not have, everybody is saying how Destiny is financially unstable. We've heard Tisha say it this season when they had the round table. We've heard Moses say that she was financially unstable. We've heard the whole cast talk about how Destiny's finances were in ruins. So if your finances are in ruins, what the hell are you out here chasing a man for? What, that should not even be your priority as a mother. As a mother, your first priority should be getting yourself together and making sure that your son is stable and making sure that food is on the table, bills are paid. You had a whole house for a year that your husband had to pay per the divorce decree. You had plenty of time to get yourself together. As Moses told her at that table, it was several business opportunities that he tried to advise her on, but she was so busy wanting to chase fame and chase, that lifestyle that she was not doing the things that she needed to do. So why is everybody mad at Moses? Now, as I tell y'all, you can't hear. It's Tay-T. Can anybody else hear? Can anybody hear me? Drop a 1. Let's see. Can you all hear me? Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Okay. So so what was I saying? If Destiny is, if I'm also raising a son. I'm also a mother of a son. As much as I love women, I'm also a mother of a son. So would y'all be comfortable? Hey, Lala. Hey, Lala. All the way from the other side of the world joining us today. Thank you so much. Would y'all be comfortable with your son? And again, I know that we go up for women and I'm a girl's girl myself, but I'm also the mother of a son. So I'm not going to just disregard men. Good morning, Rhonda. So as a mother of a son, would y'all be one of y'all, do y'all teach our sons to date somebody that's in financial ruins? He's sitting up there at the table saying, Madani was struggling. He was trying to tell her how to do Madani, but she was busy doing everything else, chasing fame. And again, I did a video in June of 2023, Destiny was running around Atlanta with Belinda trying to start a reality TV show about dating called My Dear Future Husband. That was going to be the name of the reality show. So he's not lying. She was chasing fame and fortune. She was in financial ruins and her priorities were wrong. So should Moses have sat there and dated a woman that's broke and has nothing to offer him besides a piece of butt? Like what else was she offering Moses? What else did she have to offer? And I'm just, like I said, I'm gonna hit y'all with a lot of unpopular opinions today, because for some reason people think that he shouldn't have standards either. For some reason people think that I'm all for a woman having standards and setting standards for their relationship. I'm all for a woman saying, I'm not dating a man that can't help me financially, but as a woman, you should have your finances together yourself at some point. You can't be financially exhausted and be chasing a man. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. It makes no sense that you barely have, you're moving from place to place, don't know where your light bill coming from, don't know where your food coming from, don't know the next place that you're going to stay, but you're worried about a man and you're newly divorced with a small child. So I can't say that Moses is wrong. Again, I'm going to reiterate that Moses hasn't lied to anybody. Moses told Sonny that he had multiple women and Sonny was okay with it. Moses had Destiny as his side chick for 15 years and she was okay with it. So why is everybody else in an uproar? Moses ain't lied to these women about who he is. He a player and they accept it. They like it. They think he fine and that's what they want. If that's what they want, that's what they want. Be it, let the cards fall as they may. Um, so I just, like I said, I'm the queen of unpopular opinions. I'm not going to put this all on Moses as if he's a problem. I'm holding Destiny accountable. We're not going to talk about Slaw all these years and talk about her being a side chick and talk about how foolish she's been for Martell, but we're giving Destiny a pass on being a side chick for 15 years. And we're acting like because Sunny came through and did what she did that she was wrong. Sunny will reap what she will reap if in fact there's something for her to reap in that marriage that she chose to be in. She's not a fool. She told that man, thank you for choosing me out of all these women. She don't care how many women she had. She wanted to be married and he married her and she's okay with that. Y'all stop being mad for people that ain't mad about their own situation. It's given like it's just I'm not with it. Let me read some of these comments. Let me go back up. Love Seeing Her says right, and she has lost the business in front of the world, but she chose this storyline. Her storyline should show her rebuilding her life. Exactly, Love Seeing Her. Exact. First of all, we never even tied up the loose ends with her and LeBeric's marriage. We never seen Moses on screen with her. We only saw Moses on social media with her. So why is people, first of all, we putting too much sauce on this storyline because one, I'm not even sure that this storyline is, honestly, I'm starting to feel like this storyline is kind of a lot of acting. I know Martell said Martell is a known liar, but I'm starting to believe him when he said that, it's some acting. I think that Carlos allows certain people to come on and act. I think that Melody and Martell's storyline has been so transparent and has carried everybody else throughout the years that we know that the Scotts have never wanted to really be true with their storyline, their lawsuits, their businesses that have failed. So they make up stuff like the pregnancy storyline last year. And then we had the libido storyline last year. So a lot of this is acting. And I'm not sure that Destiny Moses and Sunny aren't acting. I'm not convinced that this is because I'm not completely going for it. And I'm gonna get into this later. But the scene with Sunny and Moses, Sunny was a producer. Y'all ain't convincing me that she that crazy. I'm just not convinced that she is this slow and she's been on the other side of the camera and she's coming off as a pick me like she is. And this is not a storyline. I'm just not 100% convinced. Lala says she's broke and broken. Exactly. But she want a man. She needs help. Hey, Sandra. Lala said she's mad he saw through her broke ass. Exactly. Y'all want Moses a felon. Y'all know Moses been in prison. Moses may have a little hustle and may have a little old money stash, but y'all think he want a woman that can't elevate him as well? Y'all want him to go with that broke ass Destiny that's want fame more than she want a roof over her head? Like, be for real. I don't blame him. I don't blame Moses. How you asking a man who is not your husband for money? How are you asking a man for money when you can't even provide for yourself? It'll be different if he's an asset to you, but you are depending on his money. And that's a no. That's a no for any woman. Don't never depend on a man's hand. You better have your own money. Somebody Love Seeing Her said, Lala expects run around here with a whole kid expecting folks to help. Exactly. Exactly. And then talking about he wanted to have another baby. Sweetheart, I'm glad that, that didn't happen for you all because you will be a single mother of two when you're already struggling with your one and you already haven't tied up the custody agreement. Y'all are in shambles. You're still in shambles with LeBeric. So it will be foolish of you to add another man into that and another child, and you're still not financially stable. So never let a man trick you talking about having a baby. I don't care how bad he wants a baby. And a baby ain't never kept a man. His interview with Dustin made his side a lot more clear to me. He was able to speak without Sonny interrupting. Okay, Rhonda, I said that out this weekend. I didn't have a lot of YouTube time, so I didn't catch the interview, but I do have it in my saved interview. So we may talk about that tomorrow, Moses' interview with Dustin. It's Tay T said exactly. This is from the host got from what the snot's not doing. I'm gonna get into that into this next scene because the next scene was with what's her name? Is it Trisha and Tisha? They meet at the gym. Now again, y'all, I told y'all this is not a formal review. I watched the episode Sunday morning, and I tried to watch a little bit this morning. I try to watch it a few times to, get everything in, but I didn't have a whole lot of time this weekend because I was with my family doing my own thing. So this is going to be kind of like an informal review. And plus, like I said, y'all have seen reviews over and over all weekend. So I'm just going to give y'all my thoughts on certain scenes. Okay, so then we go into the next scene. We have Trisha and Tisha. Okay, Tisha has been on the show 8 seasons. So you mean to tell me you meet Trisha at the gym and all y'all have to do is talk about everybody else's business? Neither one of y'all have enough going on. And then Trisha, with this whole I got a boyfriend and a husband storyline, we on episode 5. Like at this point, wrap this up. I need y'all to tell me what's going on with Trisha. If y'all need to give her a whole 30 minutes of the show to explain her life and what's going on, because all this mystery surrounding this ex-husband and his boyfriend is getting on my nerves, because at this point we should be a little further along. Trisha, what's going on? It don't take all that to get a divorce. If you want a divorce, go file for it. Y'all got 2 kids together. You said that he still is in the kids' lives. Well, send it in a book bag, send it in an overnight bag, send them divorce papers to his house, the divorce papers to his mama house. What's the holdup on this divorce? Like, stop playing this game. I feel like Carlos saw a lot of stuff on social media, and so now they're trying to incorporate all this into season 8, and they're trying to change a few things because we all know that Queen Sheba broke the story that Trisha was already married and Ken is her side dude. So I think now they're trying to play in our faces like, girl, if you want a divorce, file for it. You ain't even filed. So I don't know. That's getting on my nerves. That whole thing is getting on my nerves. My issue with Sunny is she talks too much, but I think it's because her man can't talk. I think that Sunny is the same type of woman as Destiny, honestly. I think that they're two of a kind. I think that they both have big D energy. They both tap into their masculine energy a lot. And because they both tap into their masculine energy, I think that that's something that Moses finds attractive. I think that he likes an assertive woman. And I think, like I said, I think a lot of times we're looking at things from our perspective. I do think that Sonny talks too much. Moses needs to be able to stand in front. He's the man. But yeah, I think he likes that big D energy. I think both of them have big D energy. Can we really call him a player when he's actually single and said he was dating to find out? Exactly. I agree, Rhonda. I agree. I can't argue with that comment. I agree. I wish I could pin it. I wish I could pin your comment, Rhonda. I can't disagree with you. Dusty only wants to use men but want male. It states here you are a trip. Do you hear me? Hey, T-Talk. Hey, I'm so honored to have you in here. Thank you for joining me. Y'all, I love T-Talk. I told y'all I got to meet T-Talk in Huntsville, and T-Talk is an amazing spirit, like a beautiful spirit. So I'm so honored to have you in here with me. She's one of the first people to encourage me to start my own page. So thank you for coming. I love you to pieces, T-Talk. Let's see. Hey, Rose Armstead. Thank you for joining. Hey. Let's see. I'm trying to get all y'all comments. I can't stand Destiny. I don't like Destiny either, Rose. I don't. Thank you, love, seen, heard. Everybody, if you please hit the like button as you come in. Thank you so much. I can never ask a man for money unless it's my husband. Yeah, I just, like I said, I don't think Destiny tied up the information with LeBeric. You're having this new man and you're putting pressure on him that is not his responsibility. You were coming off a fresh divorce, still didn't have your stuff together. You shouldn't have been dating anyway because you weren't together. And then you're putting all this pressure on him to pay your bills, you're wanting to fly to St. Louis. You're wanting him to send you money when these are pressures that you had before him. These are pressures that you had with, coming out of divorce. These are things like you just didn't have your stuff together to be dating anyway. But Dusty lies just like Martell. Baby, two of a kind. Two of a kind. Good morning, Yvette Khan. Good morning. And I do believe some of this is acting because CK said he wrote the script. Child, it's some acting going on. I don't care. She is not a good addition. T Talk. What I got was she has filed and she's not sure if she wants to file. This woman playing in this man. Yeah, I get it. Let me get back to, I'm trying to read everybody's comments to make sure that I didn't skip over anything. I just think that he's not really trying to go there with Dusty. Like he said, it's a friendship, and I don't think that he wants to say certain things. Yes, but Dusty's going to say whatever to blame everyone. I got that too, is Tay T. I got it that Moses is kind of cautious at what he's saying. People was like, Dusty read him down. She ate him up in that. I think that he was just holding back. I think that he's trying to respect that at one point in time he did care for her. He's trying to respect that she was going through, she was struggling. He didn't really want to put it out there like that on camera. And I don't think that he was trying to come across as disrespectful. So the best thing for him was to get up and walk away and leave. Well, at least Sunny has her stuff together. Dusty has zero energy. And I don't like how people are coming for Sunny's looks. I think that Sunny is a beautiful woman. Yes, she got a big head. So what? We all have flaws. I think that she's a beautiful woman. I think that we just haven't seen her on this particular show made up all the way. Destiny comes on screen. Her hair is done. Her makeup is on point. Destiny is a very pretty woman herself. But without makeup, she's given the same type of look as Sunny. So I don't know why people are coming for Sunny's looks. Oh, I love having you here, T Talk. Everybody's saying hey to T Talk. Let's see. Dusty has a big face. Dusty has a big face. Yes, she does. But Destiny is pretty and Sunny is pretty to me. I don't understand all the hate on Sunny's look that I see on social media. I think that Sunny is a pretty woman. I think that she's just natural. She has a larger head. So what? I mean, we all have flaws, so I don't even know if a big head is a flaw. It's just a big head. I feel like he needs to tell the whole story about Dusty. I think that he's trying to be reserved. Like now the men on the show, like Marceau talks too much, and Marceau is always in women's business, and we give Marceau hell for that. And so we're also giving Moses hell for not trying to go in on a woman, for not arguing with the woman. And I don't think that's fair. I think that if he's not arguing with a woman, he's trying to keep, he's a man. He don't want to argue with no woman. Maybe his mama taught him that. Get up and walk away. We don't want to see him being sassy on the screen. And it's like, that's what it's given. Some people want him to be sassy. And again, I'm not taking up for Moses. Like I said, I think Moses is a player. He's been a player from day one, and they accept it. Y'all mad at him because these women accept his player ways. If they accept his player ways, why are we mad? Why are we mad? They accept it. She knew he was married. She was with him for 15 years, and Sunny knew he had all these women, and she was just happy that he chose her. So why are we mad at Moses for being who he always has been, a player? Rose Armstead says, I think Sunny is beautiful. I do as well. I think she's pretty. I feel like they look alike. I think they have a similar look too. I don't understand all the hate that Sunny gets. I really don't. So let me get back to Trish and Tisha. So their whole scene was talking about everybody's business. Of course, Tisha was digging into Trisha's life because she's nosy and she don't have nothing else to talk about, and she needs to get paid for her scene. So she's, in everybody else's business. Trisha telling her, she has this boyfriend. And then they talk about Martell and Montez. They speak on how Martell and Montez, Trisha knew them from school, and Tisha was saying that she always heard that Montez was the bad brother and Martell was the good one, and Trisha told her that was a lie. Both of them was bad as hell. No, but she was like, no, maybe at the time you met him, but I think it's a lie. I think Martell has always been bad, and I think Montez has always been who Montez is. Two bad seeds. And Trisha kind of, alluded to that in the conversation. They then talk about Nell, and they make a comment about Nell's age. And although I don't care for Nell at this particular point in time, Nell looks just as good as they look. So I don't understand why everybody is talking about Nell's age this year. I'm not sure of Nell's age, but all of them in their 40s. All of them are in their 40s. So what are they talking about? They're not no spring chickens themselves. So the whole Nell is 60 thing, she's 60 and look just like y'all in y'all 40s. So what does it matter? What does it matter? T-Talk with your girl says, Moses knows Destiny is his Is his what's the FO girl, and he's going to keep her in her on the roster. He's not going to disrespect her because when she's cool, when she cools off, he's going to trick. Listen, T Talk. Listen, I need to pin. When I learn how to pin my comments, y'all, listen. T Talk just hit it on the head. Freak off. Okay, I'm sorry. I say freak off. I'm not monetized right now. I don't know if this will hurt me, but I'm gonna say it. Okay. Moses knows Destiny is his FO girl. Okay, y'all know what that means. Okay, so I completely agree. Destiny has always been his side chick. So therefore, she's not going to be mad that he's married. She's mad right now. She's mad in the moment because she didn't get upgraded as she thought she would. But as T Talk said, once she cools down, she'll be cool with being a side chick again. She don't care. She been a side chick for 15 years. Do y'all think that why wouldn't she resume her role? Why wouldn't she? Look at Ariane. Ariane has seen Martell in several relationships and she never goes anywhere. Once they cool down, they be cool with being a side chick again. They don't care nothing about it. Good morning, love, Key. Good morning. I think they were bad too. Yeah, both of them bad. Montez and Martell, they were the same kind of bad. It's just Martell got a melody and Montez didn't. That's the only difference I think between the two of them. Let's not forget what they call them, walkie talkie. Let's not forget. Yes, Nell's rotten butlers. Yes, it's AT. Nell ain't no good friend, but she looks good. So let's not act like Nell out here, when her wigs are done right, she looks good. Um, let's see. Destiny loves being a side chick. Hey, Brenda Wallace, she absolutely does. Um, I think that Destiny, that side chick role, that's her role. She's good with it. She's comfortable with it. As long as Moses is willing to keep reaching out, the fact that he still has her number and he can call her for a meeting lets me know a lot for both of them. So yeah, once she cools down, she'll be cool with being a side chick again. That's her role. That's what she's used to. Nothing has really changed. So, okay, so we're back on Trisha and Tisha. They're talking about this whole talking about everybody's business. Of course, again, we're on season 8, episode 5, and the Scotts have shown nothing. The Scotts are still not showing up. Carlos is still allowing them to collect checks on everybody else's business, and they have nothing. Trisha, I need him to give Trisha 30 minutes on the show so that she can explain this bullshit love triangle she got going on, because every episode her alluding to it and not really giving details on what's going on with her husband is getting on my nerves at this point. Next scene, we have Mel and her friends with their sit down. Now, this scene was my favorite scene of the night. And it's because I have experienced divorce after a DV situation, and I understand the healing process. Trying to heal your children, make sure your children are comfortable. Just rebuilding yourself as far as business wise, financially. And this is the issue with Destiny. Destiny never took time in between her divorce to put herself at the forefront, to put herself as the main focus, to make sure that she was okay financially, to make sure that Law was okay. And these are the things that we're seeing Melody tell her friends. We see that Melody sits down with Dr. Shanita Foster, with Brittany, with Lauren, and Tamika. And they're just having this conversation on, friendship, and Melody is showing appreciation. They're having a slumber party for her friends being there for her during a difficult time. And I thought this scene, like I said, I thought this scene was beautiful. It was a beautiful reflection of friendship. A lot of people were offended by the things that Dr. Sharnita said. Now, no, I don't want my friend hook me up with a man that doesn't have a side tooth or grandpa jeans or whatever Mel said that the guy had on. But I don't think Sharnita meant harm. I don't think that her choice of words, she did say that she used the wrong choice. I don't think that she was trying to say Mel needs to lower her standards. I think it came out. I don't necessarily think she meant that. I think she was saying that she wants to see Mel take a chance on love again. And Mel is simply explaining to her that right now that is not where she is. It is very hard to come off a divorce. I've been divorced for 8 years, you guys. 8 years. And it's still to this day, I still have trouble dating. The dating pool is just, it's hard at this age. It's hard when you know that you have a lot to offer. It's hard when you know you've been through a lot with a certain person and you built up a person. It's like everything is a red flag. And it's like, that there's just certain things you're not willing to tolerate. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with being single. There's nothing wrong with taking time for yourself. There's nothing wrong with loving on yourself. There's nothing wrong with rediscovering yourself. It's a lot to unravel after you've been with somebody for many, many years. And you can start to lose yourself in people. You can start to lose yourself in the drama. And it's a lot to unpack and unravel. So I'm all for a male taking the time that she needs to heal herself, to heal her family, to build her businesses. Men aren't going anywhere. Men aren't going anywhere. They'll be there today, tomorrow, and yesterday, and the day after that. So, she has plenty of time to start dating. Um, she just has plenty of time, and I think that she will be all right when she's ready to date again. I think that she'll put herself out there. And just people have to understand and respect that. And Martell, she's still going to court right now with Martell for several issues. Martell is psycho, and I think that it's okay to say not right now. It's okay to say I'm not in a situation right now that dating will have a lot of my time and attention, because she's still right now, her focus is her children, the custody case, that she had the DV case with Martell. I just don't see, she has businesses that she's running and that are doing amazing. So, dating may not be at her forefront. She's been married. It's not like she hasn't experienced marriage. Yes, that was the best scene on the show. It was good to see Mel with her real friends. It was good to show that she does have a sisterhood, a sister circle. And it was just beautiful to see them celebrating each other. Tuna Fish Tisha looks like two linebackers put together with her triple. It's Tay T. You're going to have to come co-host with me because you are a trip. After my first divorce, it took me 10 years. I'm not a dater either. It has to be an instant attraction. Yes, it's Tay T. It's been 8 years for me. I've dated. I've dated here and there. And, I've had some that have lasted a little while. But nobody that I felt like introducing my children to in these 8 years, nobody that I felt like this is going to be a long haul. And I enjoy being single, honestly. Right now, I enjoy being single. If it happens, I will know. I will know when I meet that person. Maybe love was only a once in a lifetime thing for me. If not, if it's God's will for me to meet somebody else, I will do so in that timing. But right now, I enjoy traveling by myself. I enjoy being a mom to my children. I enjoy rediscovering things that Courtney likes. And not always having to be considerate of somebody else. What do they like? Is this going to be okay with them? I can just make the final decision, and that's all. As long as she doesn't take Martell back. Child, Martell don't have a chance, I don't think, at this point. I don't blame Mel. He will find you. Oh, thank you, Brenda. Exactly. Because he who finds a wife finds a good thing. He will definitely find me if it's in the cards for me. But I'm okay. I don't think that a man solidifies me. It is what it is at this point, and I can understand where Mel is coming from. And I think that she made it clear to her friends, and they were very understanding of that. And I liked how they ended off the scenes with Sharnita telling her that her married friends need to pick a side. There's no gray area. At this point, Martell has done so much. I don't understand how everybody is still saying that they're neutral. Neutral is when two people have moved on and they're both trying to rebuild their life. Neutral is not when one person is dead set on ruining the other parent, abusive to the children, abusive to the ex co-partner. How are y'all still neutral? What's neutral about that? When it's involving the children and the abusive children, there's no way that y'all can remain neutral. I agree with Sharnita. It's time for them to pick a side. And I know that was directed towards the Fletchers, because y'all are definitely in the gray area at this point. The next scene, now this scene right here, this scene got on my nerves, y'all. The scene with Stormy inviting Trish and Martell over. And she's inviting them over. She wants them to model in her Valentine's Day events. My question for Stormy is, question number one. Trish has a boyfriend. You're inviting her to model on your show. I don't know what your relationship is with Ken, but we know that Trish has been with Ken for about 2 years. And that's her boyfriend. Ken is in shape. I don't know if Ken is not aesthetically pleasing to you, maybe facial wise, he's not your type, but he's in shape. He could definitely model with Trish. Why the hell you call Martell? Why would you want to put Martell, a DV, who's currently at this point he has a D no yeah, at the point of filming he had a DV charge. So why would you want to put him in your show? Why? What relationship have we seen you build with Martell that you just, out of everybody, with your $6 million a month making ass, out of everybody you chose to put Martell in your show? I'm just Stormy. That's how I know that Stormy was always Martell's friend. That's how we know that the Slaw stuff, that Stormy hanging with Slaw, was true. Because what's the reason? What do you want to put Martell in your show for? Why? Ken body Trump and Martell's. Why? Why not ask Trisha and her boyfriend to do it? They're in a relationship, both of them in shape, both of them work out. Why you call Martell ass over there? And why Courtney didn't bring his ass out while Martell was over there? That's how I know this whole scene was set up. All of it don't make sense. They really got on my nerves. Why is she there? Another cheater and a side man. Exactly. And then so when Martell comes in, Trisha's already sitting there talking to Stormy. Martell comes in and they are acting like Martell acts as if he has no idea who Trisha is. Mind you, in the scene before, we saw that Trisha was telling Tisha that she went to school with Montez and that she's always known Martell. So Martell walks in acting like big goofy, the big goofy that he is. We already know that we already about know that he's clapped those cheeks before. So I don't know why everybody acting like they don't know what's going on. I don't know if Martell embarrassed. He don't want to be seen with Trisha in public. He don't feel like that's somebody he wants to be connected to. But for some reason, he gets to Stormy house and acts like he don't know who the hell Trisha is. Trisha is offended. And instead of her saying, Martell, why you over there sitting like you don't know who I am? You know who I am from such and such, such and such. She sits there and basically slides down the couch and acts like she's so upset and offended that Martell won't acknowledge her. So this is the dumbest scene. Stormy, another one, who's riding off the coattails of everybody else's storyline, is sitting there asking dumbass questions when Stormy, baby, please, you know what's going on because you invited them over there for a reason. You know exactly what's going on. You know that that's your friend. You know if she's been with him or not. You know if they know each other or not. So the whole scene was just giving child's play. Everybody playing like they some kids. They got on my nerves. Martell made a fool of Trisha and Trisha let him. And Stormy was being nosy. But bottom line is, it was an unneeded scene, and why little buddy works out with his little skin. Exactly, because who want to see Martell? Martell has an adult top and a toddler bottom. You have these small chicken ass legs and this body. Martell doesn't do it for me. I know Martell does it for a lot of women. I've been seeing in a lot of Facebook groups how they've been talking about how Martell is fine and they don't care how crazy he is, he fine. Martell is not fine to me. He does not do it for me. I'm sorry, I can't see past none of his bullshit. He's not attractive. Throw Ken in there. Ken is already Ken in shape. He goes with Trisha. They can rub each other down with all the body glaze that you want. Why would you throw her in there with another man that don't even want to acknowledge that he knows her when she got a man at home that is in shape and ready to go? These people are so disrespectful, starting with bringing Sherelle on the show. I'm sick of them. Exactly. Um, and a fetus brain. I'm just over. The whole scene was unnecessary. I'm over it. By all of them. That scene could have been cut out. Stormy's being messy. And you could tell in this scene, this solidified for me that Stormy does not like Melody. Stormy does not like her at all. She does not like Melody. Point blank, period. Okay, so the next scene, we get to Moses and Sonny. This is the scene where I told y'all earlier. This made me feel like they're acting because ain't no way that Sonny is this slow. Sonny was a producer. Sonny knows how this shit works. Sonny knows how she's going to show up on screen. Sonny, it's been coming across on social media like she's such a confident woman. And she knows that her marriage is going to work and she knows that her husband loves her. So why is the first question that you ask him is, what did she have on? If you were so concerned, Sonny, on what Destiny had on, why the hell you ain't go to dinner with them? Why the hell you let your husband go by himself to meet up with his ex? Why the hell was he allowed to call her and go sit down and have dinner with her? Why the hell are you so insecure? And your first question is, what the hell she have on? A paper bag over her head. What the hell did you think she was gonna show up with? You lucky she didn't show up in lingerie damn near. Because what were you thinking? Like, Sonny probably drained already because of synced. she drained already because of synced. Like, why would that be the first question that you ask your husband? It screams insecurity, and it screams you're starting to validate Destiny. And I don't like that, Sonny. I don't like Destiny having any validation. I don't. So you're starting to validate her. It's giving that you know your husband is sexually attracted to Destiny. It's giving that you know your husband had a soft spot for Destiny. It's giving that you are a little intimidated by Destiny, but you keep talking about I'm the wife. If you're the wife, then why the hell is the first question you ask that man is what the hell she have on? I'm like I'm over everybody on this show playing games. Like, what do you mean? What did she have on? A freakum dress, as she should. What else did you think she was gonna wear? I know you picked out Moses that t-shirt and them sweatpants to go meet her, but if you thought she was gonna show up in a t-shirt and sweatpants, you were sadly mistaken. Love Seeing Her says, yes, coming off with insecurity, very much insecure, because that wouldn't even be a question. I ain't no competition, right? Y'all married, so why are you worried about what? It shouldn't be no competition. You trust your husband, right? You keep saying you're the wife, right? Why does it matter what another woman has on? You can't control what she put on. You should have told your man not to even go meet up with her. That should have been the conversation. Don't even go over there. You ain't got to tell her nothing, or we going together, and I do the talking that she always does. Then she goes and Moses then tells her that I hate that. Come on, Sonny. I'll put me too. It say T, like, I've been pulling for you, and then this is what you do to embarrass me. I've been going up for you all this time, and you let me down in this scene. You made me look like a fool. Now I got to retract some of the things that I've said because you acting like a pick me for your own husband. Girl, if you don't get yourself together, Sonny, don't you never show back up on the screen like that. That's why it's given to me that this is scripted. This is because Sonny is a producer. I'm just not going for Sonny is that slow. I'm not going for that. I can't. Yes, T-Top, she made us look like a fool. I was yelling at the screen, girl, stand up, Sonny. Stop acting like that. Sonny embarrassed the hell out of me. I've been going up for Sonny, and Sonny an insecure pick me. How you insecure with your own damn husband? I don't care if it's been 2 days. He's your husband. Act like it. So then she goes on to say, Sonny, is asking probing questions on what happened, what's going on, what did y'all talk about? And he basically is saying, Destiny went in on him. And he tells her that he didn't wear his ring. This is another thing that's giving me suspicion because these people, come on. I'm just, what? You didn't wear your ring? I would have bopped him dead in his. He would have been bopped right there on the screen. Security would have been breaking us up. Because what you mean you didn't wear your ring to go see Destiny? What do you mean? And I think it's something to that. For them to play that scene is just something to that. I'm not convinced that they're not totally acting here because there's no way that Sonny is a producer of this show. She knows the ins and outs. You went from behind the cameras to in front of the cameras. You know exactly what's going on. You've been a producer, so who's ever producing you know what they're doing. And it's just, are you really showing up on the screen looking like a fool like this? I don't understand what they're giving us. But Sonny, if you ever see this, if you go live again, you better stand up and you better not show up on screen like that ever again for the likes of No Dusty. Please don't do that again. Please stop acting like you're intimidated by Destiny. And another thing, looks are a portion of what it takes to make a marriage work. Yes, you want to look good and you always want to show up for your partner and you want to maintain your looks. But everybody's saying like how pretty Destiny is and trying to make it like Sonny is just not pretty. Pretty is as pretty does. You pretty broke ain't shit either. Let's see. Love Seeing Her says This is the time Sonny needs to fake it until you make it. Don't ever show another woman that type of insecurity. Exactly. Now, side chick, she really gonna be a side chick now because she feels like you're intimidated by her. So it's gonna be nothing for her to be the side chick to your man as she was with his other ex-wife. Because now you made her feel like she's actually competition. Now you made her feel like now you looking at her, you watching her, you're not as secure as you come off. And child, you could have never did that in that scene. Yeah, that's crazy. Something is off. I'm sure production being messy, and I hope they don't fall for it. Yeah, something is off about this storyline. I cannot quite put my hand on it, but something is off. And y'all, I'm rambling and I'm getting off, and I have to go to work in a minute. So the last scene is or the last scene that I remember, if it's not, y'all can correct me in the comments. Is Ken and Trisha. Trisha goes to Ken and she tells him about Martell, how they had the meeting at Stormy's house, and Martell pretended as if he had no idea who she was. Trish, he's just not that into you, sis. He smashed and passed and has moved on. You probably gave Martell some money. Martell spent it on a suit, a leisure suit, and he's gone on about his business. So there's nothing to be upset about, sweetheart. He's moved on. He's done what Martell has, he's done what he's doing. I don't know how long you were Martell's side chick, if it was during his marriage or whatever, but whatever he got from you, he got it and he got the hell on, and that's the end of it. The audacity of you to go to Ken and tell him that Martell didn't speak to you when it seems as if you haven't even told Ken that you smashed Martell. That's embarrassing. How embarrassing. Not only are you avoiding a divorce from your husband, but now you over here worried about your old side dude not acknowledging you, and then you go tell your current dude that he didn't acknowledge you, but you ain't even told him that Martell. And I know that's a storyline. I don't care if they haven't said it yet or not. We know that Martell done had Trisha. Because what's the issue of him not acknowledging you? So who is Martell to acknowledge anybody? Why do y'all even want people to know y'all know Martell? I would be embarrassed to even know him. I wouldn't even mention Martell's name. All y'all childish. Y'all too old to be. They too old to be showing up on this screen acting like some children. Good morning. I'm so tired of all these fake storylines. Good morning, Star 601. Thank you for joining. I heard CK say it. What did CK say? What did you hear? It's say T. You heard Moses say it's always makeup and hair for Dusty. I'm sure she's an average chick. Well, if you go on her page, if you go on Destiny's page, she has a picture with her without makeup, and she looks no different than Sunny looks without her makeup. So I don't know why people are just like, she's so beautiful. A lot of us, we see Tisha, how she looks without makeup. Me, look at my profile picture, and if I turn my camera on right now, child, y'all be like, what the hell? So we all, makeup is an enhancement. So I don't know why people be acting like Sunny looks so terrible and Destiny is showing up with hair and makeup, and Sunny is showing up very natural. So, and I think that she's a pretty natural woman. I don't get the shade. Besides the head being big, like I said, we all have flaws. It's not like she said, oh yeah, let me make my head big. It's not even that deep. She's still pretty with a big head. I don't get it. I don't get that portion of it. But I'm not a person to make fun of people's looks either, honestly. Um, she's playing too many games. It's AT exactly because Tisha's rough without makeup. James Brown. Listen, I mean, makeup is an enhancement, so I don't know why people. I don't get that. But Trisha needs to be honest with Ken before she has him out here looking like a fool. For the likes of Martell, because Martell is nobody to give a damn if he acknowledges you or not. Martell got 5 kids, and that's it. Martell got 5 kids and a psycho ass baby mama. Who the hell cares if he acknowledges you or not? And you at your birthday dinner talking about this with your man. That's what you concerned about, Martell? On your birthday? Baby, Martell put it down on Trisha. And Trisha is fiending for another round because ain't no way you sitting up in front of your man talking about no Martell on your birthday. And you ain't even got a divorce from the first husband. And he asking you, telling you he want to marry you, and you won't even tell him when you're getting a divorce. And I don't understand why it's such a hold up on this divorce. Like, y'all haven't been together. You're saying that Ken takes your daughters out without you, that you love Ken. He's been a great support. So why are you not getting the divorce from this man? And the fact that Love and Marriage Huntsville keeps playing and won't tell anybody why they won't get this divorce, that's getting on my nerves. By episode 6, they better wrap this up. I need to know why Trisha won't file for divorce. And I need them to go on and tell Ken that her and Martell smashed, quit playing in that man's face. He looked like he ain't going nowhere either way because he don't even care that you ain't got a divorce from the first man. So it doesn't even matter. Good morning, Simone. Good morning. Good morning. And that's about it. That was the wrap up. So in conclusion, Sonny, you better stand up. You better not ever show up on screen acting like a pick me for your own husband. You've already been picked. You let him pick you. You told him it was okay. He picked you out of all those women. You were showing up as a complete fool in that scene, and you were showing very much insecurity. And I didn't like it. And you better not show up on screen like that again. um Destiny, I don't understand why people are going up for Destiny. Destiny was a side chick for 15 years. The same pressure that y'all give Ariane for being a side chick for all these years is the same pressure that y'all need to give Destiny. She ain't doing nothing different than no other side chick. She's mad right now, but as T Talk said, when she cools down, she'll be back to being a side chick again because that's her role. That's all she knows. She's cool with it. Moses, Moses been a player from day one. He ain't lied to nobody. Destiny was okay with being his side chick. Sonny was okay with him having a whole bunch of women. They all was okay with it. They knew about what was going on. So he ain't doing nothing but doing what he do, being a player. They accept it. So why the hell is everybody else mad? I ain't mad for nobody. Hey, Linda Gamble, I'm not mad for nobody that ain't mad for themselves. You got this player ass husband. You okay with it? Deal with it. I have to go. It is time for me to clock in. I'm out. Y'all have me late every morning. I'm late for work every day and I work from home. But it's been a pleasure. I hope everybody hit the like button as they came through. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Simone Wealthy is Tay T. It's been a pleasure. You are hilarious. Love seeing her. Love you, co-host. You didn't get to come up today, but I love you. Thank you for joining. Rose Armstead, love you. Thank you for joining. Star 601, love you. Thank you for joining. T Talk, you are the GOAT. Thank you for coming through. I love you down. Thank you for joining. Let's see who else came through really quick. Now my thing won't go back up. I don't know what I just did. Brenda Wallace, thank you for joining. Rose Armstead, I don't know if I said you. Love Key came through. Rhonda came through. Um, let's see. Lala came through all the way from the other side of the world, came through to join us. Sandra came through. If I missed anybody, charge it to my time right now, not to my heart. Thank you all for joining. I want to go maybe live a little later to talk about the Stormy AL situation. That was a hot mess last night. Just a hot mess. I didn't get to it today, but I do want to touch on that a little bit in these YouTube streets. So maybe I will go live later on tonight. I hope that you all can join me. I hope that you all kick off your shoes, relax your feet, have a great day, do something for yourself. As always, I tell you all, prioritize your mental health. Make sure you're doing something for yourself, whether it's 15 minutes of prayer and meditation, reading a book, going for a walk, touching some grass, getting some sun. I love you all. Have a great day. And again, I love you all. Thank you for joining me. Until next time, talk to you all later.